You guys must be wondering, where the fuck are you, Rio? And I'll tell you. I'm here in a little, I don't want to call it a cottage, but like, you know, a little hidey hole, if you will. I'm just getting away for a bit. I've been away for like the past like month, because I'm not gonna lie, I've not really been the most happiest of demons, you know? I thought, why not just not face the problems I've caused and get the fuck away from them and stay away from them so they can never follow me and I never have to face them, you know? Because who wouldn't think that? Who wouldn't think that? Why wouldn't that be a good idea, you know? But yeah, last stream was Operation Calamity, you know, a little sneak attack, and it was a disaster, and I really fucked up. Like, I really, really fucked up. So, I've decided to leave the... Hello? Oh, shit. Shit. Pink. Hello? Can I help you? What are you doing here?
I should be asking you the exact same question.
You answer first. You weren't supposed to really find this.
Don't worry, I have my ways of locating people. I'm very good at that. All you should care about is that I am squarely disappointed.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Look at you. Look at this. All of this. You ran. Rio, weren't you the one chastising me for running away? Chastising me for abandoning you, and then you turn around and leave? Ducky could bomb Inverness tomorrow, and you wouldn't be there.
What if I don't want to be there? What's the point? He's gonna bomb it anyway. I'm fucked. We're all fucked. There's no point.
Rio, if there's one thing I've learned in my time is you can't go down not being who you are. You can't just abandon your principles when it's convenient for you. Just save yourself. You wanted this to go better than it did. You blew up their tower, sure, but finding out that they didn't really care didn't help the fact that we got crushed. Ansky didn't show up. Moon didn't show up.
That's true.
Ultimately, our loss was not on just us. Our loss was on others. But I'll give you a little bit of reassurance. There's a reason Ansky didn't show up. A little birdie told me that Ducklantis has been having some tensions with Ansky and Dularan de Tilpar as a whole, really. As the plan goes, Ansky is under the belief that one of his cities may come under attack soon. So, we think the city's gonna end up destroyed no matter what. Rio, we can turn that city into their grave.
It's my fault, though. That's the problem. That's why I left. It's my fault. All this is my fault. This happens every fucking time.
I had a conversation with Ducky, Rio. I sat down with JC, and we sat down in the Ducklantian capital and spoke to him, and he told me nothing was gonna stop him now. Even if you surrender, even if you give up, even if you run away, he'll find you and he will ensure that you never breathe again.
I
need you to understand.
I can surely outrun a fucking duck.
I need you to understand, Rio. If you think you have the ability to run away from this, then you're a fool. You don't have the ability to run from this.
I can do it again.
Yeah, and how did that go? You get found again.
I did not get found,
and
actually.
again. Or you come back. The point being,
I went back here because I wanted to cause some chaos afterwards. I chose to come back
Ducky
here.
is not going to give up, no matter what. And you can't escape him forever. Do you really like running, Rio? Wouldn't you rather die taking your last breath knowing that you gave them hell before you went?
You know, I once was like
This
that.
isn't you.
I know.
You're not a coward, Rio.
I wasn't a coward before. Then everything happened with Eclipsia, and it's happening again, and I'm not doing that again.
If I tried to kill you right now, what would you do?
I'd kill you.
So where's that energy for Ducky? Why are you so defeated? Why are you so willing to draw a sword at your own ally? But when an enemy comes out the woodwork, ready to destroy everything you've built.
Well, Ducky's not here right now, is he? Or is you?
If you say it's not gonna happen again, you need to make sure of that. Because
I tried to. I just made everything worse.
So what do you think? Do you think it'll matter whether you're there or not when Inverness burns to the ground? Don't you think you feel worse knowing that it's a guarantee now? That it's a guarantee that he's gonna come and you're not gonna be there to protect it? Don't you think that feels worse than at least knowing you put up a fight? Here's my plan. We're gonna turn whichever territory they choose to attack into their grave. They're going to come expecting a simple, easy fight, and they're going to get dismantled. On top of that, we know stuff. We know that Ducky is most effective during the day. If we can choose a time, maybe later, where we can stall him long enough for the night to hit, I genuinely believe that we can take that. That said, to deny that we both need a little extra done in terms of work is, it'd be dumb of me to deny it. But look, I stuck with you because I was under the impression that you were someone who would fight until the end. That's the reason I came back. That's the reason I didn't just outright leave that day when the war started, when Ducky declared war. That's the reason I didn't leave for you to fight alone. Are you telling me I just called Justin away from his home for nothing?
I guess.
He doesn't even have the resources to get back home, Rio.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
I may not be your enemy, but I'll drag you back to Inverness if I really have to.
I'd like to see you try, buddy.
Please. We both know at this point you won't kill me. You like to pretend, and you like to talk, and you like to
I won't
threaten.
kill you.
You don't have fight in you right now, Rio.
Well, you're right. I'll just run away.
And I'll find your new house, and I'll fight you there. And I'll find you again, and I'll fight you there, and I'll fight you there. I'm not going to stop until you come back, because that is the promise I made you.
Please,
That no matter what happens...
Stop talking. Stop. Fucking hell.
I'll give you a moment to decide. If you're still in that house by the time I come back, I'm burning it down.
I'm just done. I'm just done. It feels like everything I do just makes everything worse. There's nothing I can do to like stop it. I mean, I could just give them the TNT and let them do it. That's also not fun, but losing isn't fun either. You know, having everything happen again, you know, history repeating itself, that's even worse. I'm just picking my poison at this point. No, I'm keeping the TNT.
You made your decision?
You know, it's rude to eavesdrop.
I wasn't eavesdropping. I almost just got back. I just had to go grab a piece of flint.
Oh, so you're dead ass.
I am?
I mean...
Look, Rio, listen. I understand that you feel defeated. I understand that Ducky has broken you, but that's the point. The use of the flamethrower, the use of everything he's done. Do you think he's not trying to get this reaction out of you? I'm not telling you that we need to win. We do, but I'm telling you that if we're going to lose, it's better to try. I understand your pain. I understand your feeling. You think in all of my time, I haven't led a nation? Every empire falls one day, Rio. Do you want this to be Inverness's day or Ducklantis's day?
I'd like it to be Ducklantis's.
Don't but.
It's my fault. It's all my fault.
Then you better damn sure finish this fight. If it's your fault that it started, then it's immature to run away and let somebody else finish it for you. Especially when you know how Ducky is. You know that he's just gonna take his anger out on the next unassuming person who isn't ready for it. If you're not there, other people are going to get hurt. People you care about. And do you really want that on your conscience?
No, I already have enough.
Rio, destroy the house. Destroy it, and we can go back to Inverness. It's better to try and fail than to have not tried at all.
I need some food for a while anyway. Home sweet home. I'll admit it, running away was a bitch move, but what else was I supposed to do? I let down my people. I completely and utterly failed them in the worst way possible. I cost them their gear and their limited war lives. You get 7 of those around here, by the way. And worst of all, it was all for nothing. Yeah, apparently the fort was already abandoned and Ducky wanted it destroyed. I literally did him a favor by blowing it up. Time and time again, I fuck everything up and the people around me pay dearly for it. The countless bystanders of my home dimension, Eclipsia, Moon, and now Chris. I've tried so hard to change and rise above what's in my blood, but everything I do just makes it worse. Wherever I touch turns to ashes that are snatched up by the wind. I poison anything that comes into contact with me. Everything around me withers and dies. So can he blame me for thinking that they'd all be better off without me? But that's enough burning for now. I already had my pity party at my perch. What I need to do now is get back up, raise my sword, and fight for my people. I still have a job to do whether I like it or not. I've got to finish what I've started no matter what happens. I've also got to get a new mace because Chris lost the one they borrowed from Harpo during the Doggerland disaster. You know, they did the one thing we weren't supposed to do. But it's fine because I'll just get a new one before Harpo notices something is up and everything will be okay. Surely you wouldn't just randomly show up at my doorstep to check its condition, right?
Okay, and then the mace.
The mace. Oh, for fuck's sake!
We came to see what enchantments have been placed on the mace.
I'm not entirely sure because that was Chris's responsibility. Yeah, it says in the contract.
And you said Chris currently has the mace.
Yes.
Do you have any proof of this?
It's not my end chest, and it's not my inventory, so I don't have it on me. And Chris is the one that
You haven't lost the mace, have you?
No, of course not, I'd never lose.
Need I remind you what happens if you lose the mace?
I think I have an idea of what would happen. So no, I don't.
Not
think
only would it be theft against Wandale Robinson Industries, but it would also be considered theft against the great nation of the new Waenderpagian Republic, and thus you'd get 2 subpoenas, one from Wandale Robinson Industries themselves, and also one from the government themselves.
So does that mean war or no war? Those are big words.
Well, as an agent of Wandale Robinson Industries, not part of the government currently, I'm not 100% sure what the new Waenderpagian Republic would do. Although they don't tend to take too kindly to theft, they tended to respond violently to attacks against the nation.
Yeah.
Wandale Robinson
Even if it's
Industries would just sue you out of house and home.
Listen, I don't have it on me at the moment. Chris has it, or JC.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one of them has it. Chris was the one
So you
I
don't
got
know where
it
the mace
for.
is?
What?
You don't know where the mace is?
No, I know where it is. It's on Chris or JC.
But you don't know for sure where it is.
Well, like, Chris isn't on right now, so...
Not knowing where the mace is a fine.
Well, no, I know for a fact that it's on Chris or JC. I just don't know which one.
That's not knowing where it is. That'll be a 2 diamond fine, please.
And if I don't pay the diamonds?
Then I'll just report back to Wandale Robinson Industries that the mace is missing and thus be considered stolen. In which case, the Waenderpagian government would be
I feel like that's a bit...
notified as well.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that's kind of bullshit because I know for a fact that's either on one of them, and I bought it for Chris, not me.
Yes, but you're the one who signed the contract. Chris actually didn't sign the contract at all, thus putting all
actually, hold
responsibilities of whatever Chris said.
It says Chris's name in the contract.
But did Chris sign the contract? No, so thus you are
No.
legally responsible.
Hold up. Hammer
Chris
Chris
did not
until end of war. Jenna Chris will enchant it. So it says that
Yes,
Chris
Jenna
is
Chris
gonna
will
enchant
enchant
it.
it.
So that means that
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
in charge of it.
No.
What do you mean no? I
It
feel
just
like
says that Jenna Chris will enchant the mace. If you look at the contract, Jenna Chris actually did not sign any of the articles of the contract, thus making it so only Avernus and you as the head of state are responsible for everything within the contract. So if anything were to happen to the mace, all responsibility and all liability would fall solely onto you.
Oh, well, that's not a lot of pressure at all.
Yes, but so since you don't know exactly where the mace is, it is a 2 diamond fine.
Oh no, I know exactly where it is. It's on.
No, but you told me
Chris.
you didn't. Oh, no, earlier you said
Or
one or the
GC.
other, and yep, so that's not knowing where it is, so that is a 2 diamond fine.
I don't feel like that's fair because I can't just call Chris and JC out of the void. They're not on right now.
Yes, but you should know where the mace is.
Well, technically, I do know where it is. It's just, it
You
could
do
be
not,
them
actually.
or them.
That's like saying, oh, I know where the mace is, it's in Ducklantis or the NWR. Then the truth is I don't know where the mace is.
Do I have to pay the two diamond fine?
It's part of the terms and conditions of renting a mace.
It doesn't say anything about that in the contract. It just says that.
It's part. If you
it
read
just-
our, did you read our terms and conditions when you accepted a deal with Wandale Robinson Industries?
Yeah,
'Cause it's in the
can't be
terms and
used on the
conditions.
NWR. There's a 2-stack.
No, that's the
block
terms and
fee.
conditions. That's the terms and conditions of the contract, not the terms and conditions of renting a mace through
You never
Wandale
showed
Robinson
me the terms and
Industries.
conditions of renting a mace.
It is not Wandale Robinson Industries' prerogative or responsibility to show you the terms and conditions. You must ask for them yourself at the time of renting.
I feel like that's not fair because you didn't offer or even say that there was like.
It is not our
different-
responsibility to offer.
How the fuck am
terms
I
and
supposed to know
conditions.
then?
You're supposed to ask.
But,
the
like-
civilized ones would know this.
Listen, man, I haven't made a weapons deal before, so excuse me for being a little new to this. Could you cut me some slack?
No.
Well, why? I don't know.
This
how-
is just, it's nothing personal. It is just my job. You don't know where the base is. As a part of my inspection, I have to issue a 2 diamond fine that say that you know that it's somewhere within your nation, but not that you know where it is exactly, which is better than me having to report that you've lost a mace, in which case I would have to report it stolen.
Okay. Guess I'm giving you 2 diamonds. Just 2 diamonds?
Yeah, just 2 diamonds, just for not knowing where the mace is.
That's fine. Whatever.
There will be another inspection in the coming days to make sure that you know where the mace is, as this is a very serious matter if you don't have the mace.
Yeah.
It should look like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you don't have the base by the time of the next inspection, the fine will be 10 diamonds
When's the next inspection?
in about 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'm curious though. Like, what would happen if like someone were stupid enough to like lose the mace?
If the mace was lost, then it will still be considered stolen. If the mace is not able to be given back to Wandale Robinson Industries by the ending of the war, or has become into knowledge of Wandale Robinson Industries that the mace has been destroyed prior to the end of the war, it will be considered theft unless a new mace is provided as compensation along with a fee for the destruction of the original mace.
How much is the fee? Just curious.
The fee is determinant of the quality of the mace presented as a replacement. But baseline of the fee at minimum is 10 diamond blocks.
10 diamond blocks. Damn. I mean, that makes sense.
At
You know,
minimum.
it's a
It
mace.
can
That's
go
expensive.
up to a full stack of diamond blocks.
Oh.
Again, depending on, you know, the quality of the mace being presented as the replacement for the lost product if it were to be lost.
So,
Of course,
like,
you
does
haven't
the
lost
quality
it, though,
vary
so-
between, like, which person, like, you know, I guess, makes it? Or, like, you know... Like,
yeah, who crafted it does contribute a lot to the quality of it, of course, you know, as NWR forged maces are considered to be of higher quality than non-NWR forged maces.
what about Invernian maces? Like, I'm just curious for price reasons, you know?
I mean, Invernian maces, that would be on the lower end of the totem pole, mainly due to if Inverness had lost a mace and were presenting an Invernan-made mace to replace it, then it'd be an obvious bait and switch in the insurance capabilities, and thus would be applicable for the full fine.
Even if it were, like, an accident, like, that's still considered stealing?
Yeah, if you are unable to give the mace back at the time of the end of rental, it could be considered stealing, yes.
Even if I'm not the one who specifically lost the mace?
Correct.
Why?
Because you're the one who signed the contract. If you
Like,
want
that
Chris
just doesn't
to
make
share
sense, though.
responsibility, then you should have had Chris also sign the contract, but you did not do that.
I mean, technically, Chris
And so
did.
full
Chris's name is in the
responsibility.
contract.
No, that was typed up by a Wandale Robinson agent at the time of forming the contract. It is not in the autograph, the assigning section for where you would sign your name, and thus all responsibilities and all liabilities of the contract fall solely onto you. And I will also let you know that loss of the base, independent of the fine for Wandale Robinson's Industries, the NWR would also reserve its own rights to respond in any way that it would see fit.
Do you have, like, an idea of, like, how they would? I'm just curious,
Well,
honestly.
as a agent for Wandale Robinson Industries and not currently sitting here as acting president, I could not tell you exactly what the response would be, but it would range anywhere from a lawsuit to war.
Even with the... I'm just curious, like, even with
Well, if
the
there's a
apology, or,
replacement,
like...
if there's a replacement mace and the fines paid and there's an apology, at most you would just get slapped with a small property damage charge.
Define small property damage charge.
You have to go to Wenderpognian court for that.
Oh, okay. So it's just...
I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a weapons dealer, an agent, an inspector.
That's fair. That's fair. Well,
So
good thing I
you
didn't
would have to
lose
go to
mace.
Winterparking Court. Yeah, good thing. Yeah, like I said, I'll be back in an hour and a half to see if you have found any progress of finding the mace. If you have not, like I said, it will be a
Well,
10 diamond fine.
How the fuck am I meant to do that if it's either on Chris or JC? Because I can't get on.
None of this is Wanda Robinson's responsibility. You're the one who signed the contract.
But-
Goodbye.
Okay. God damn it, I really don't want to have to do this bullshit just because Chris fucked up. Like, I'm not even blaming JC either, because, like, you know, they just came here. You know, they just came here. They're new. All that shit. But guys, we do have a silver lining here, and that is the fact that it could be at Doggerland. Okay, so bad news. I'm not seeing any corpses, and there's also silverfish galore. Let's look on the minimap, because usually they do show up, and it's like little dots, and I'm not seeing the dots. I'm not gonna lie. Why are there so many silverfish? Well, they did set off a silverfish bomb, so, like, you know. I swear to God, if this motherfucker actually lost the mace, if the mace is actually lost, I'm gonna lose my shit. Because there ain't no way I'm gonna get a new mace just because somebody fucked it up. I didn't even ask for the mace in the first place. That wasn't even my idea. Contracts are fucking bullshit. It's not there. It's not there! This is why I left, bruh. This is why I fucking left. Why did they have to drag me back here? Why did I even come back here? Please tell me I didn't already loot this. Please tell me I didn't already loot this. Oh my fucking God, I didn't loot this. Oh no. Oh, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. It's just in, guys. I'm fucking cooked. Oh, I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. Oh my God. Okay, the surface. Thank God. I need to get to another trial chamber when it's further out. Come on. Rio needs a new mace. Come on. Come on. Okay, so I have only 3 tries to get a heavy core. I can do this. I can make it. I can make it. Come on. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Please, let me in. Let me in. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Oh no. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Oh my God, yes. What? Oh my God! First try! First fucking try! Holy shit! I'm that guy. I'm that guy, guys. I'm that guy. It's okay. The date doesn't need to be there. He might not check that. Okay, I'm here. Hi. Sorry.
Do you have proof that you know where the mace is?
Yes, actually, it's in my hand.
Oh, can you throw it over here?
But like, it's not enchanted though, so like, you don't really need to
Yeah,
check the
but I just need to
enchantments.
inspect. I need to inspect it
Okay.
because the one I gave you was enchanted. So
Oh,
I
it
am
was?
kind of concerned that. Yeah. So I am kind of concerned that one's not enchanted.
Sure.
So I need to inspect the mace.
No, I could have sworn that Chris. No, it wasn't enchanted because Chris was gonna
So
enchant it.
yeah, no, it was enchanted. It wasn't good enchanted.
No, it wasn't
So
enchanted
I
at
can't
all.
help to notice here, but there's an inscription on this that says crafted by Rio, 17th of March,
Oh
2026.
shit! Sorry, that must have been a glitch or something.
And if my calendar serves me correct, that it does say that today is the 17th of
No,
March.
no. That must have been a glitch or
2026.
something.
So you do have renter's insurance, so the fee will be lessened, but there will be a fee for you not knowing where the mace is.
We can have that one back then.
Well, I mean, yeah, unless you want to like turn this one in to try to like, you know.
Would that prevent me from getting the shit bombed out of me by turning that one in?
If you turn this one in, you'll have to pay 2 fees.
What? How
One
much
for
are the
losing the
fees?
original mace, and the other one for it not being enchanted to the max, like originally, put out in the contract.
You didn't specify
so
when it
it'd
should be
be-
enchanted though. You were just finding where it was.
Yeah, but you lost. Well, I'm asking if you're turning in this mace to, just terminate that part of the contract, so I wouldn't keep going back here and charging you fees or whatever.
Wait, so it doesn't even matter if I turn in the mace, a new mace?
Well, it does. It reduces the fee incredibly. Plus your renter's insurance. So instead of being, multiple stacks of diamond blocks for breaking the contract and losing the mace and stealing the mace and
I
destroying
didn't
the
steal
mace.
it. I didn't steal it.
But well, you're responsible for it. So
I
if it
still
was stolen
didn't
from
steal
you,
it though. That's not fair. It was an accident.
yeah. So if it was stolen from your possession and lost, it was still stolen from Wanda Robinson with you as the
It
steward
was-
of the mace. So all liability falls onto you. But
Chris was the one
this
who lost.
would
That's not
reduce
fair.
with your
That's not
insurance-
fair.
With your insurance. I don't care. Listen, Chris didn't sign the contract, so all liability falls onto you.
Their name's in the contract.
Okay, the enchanted, which that part didn't happen, which you as the steward of the contract should have made sure happened.
No, they were in charge of that. They should be held accountable for that, not me.
Well, that's what the Invernon government to decide on their own, not
Yeah, I'm
not
the
Wanda
Invernian
Robinson
government,
Industries.
buddy.
Yeah, that's great. You are also I don't care what you decide on who pays back you for this, but you are liable for this mace. So with your insurance and the fact that you're turning in a mace that was clearly hastily crafted today, your fee with it not being enchanted, that's a big downer on that one that you did get enchanted. That is going to bring your fee up to 15 diamond blocks if you wanted to terminate the contract today. Otherwise, I will be back in a couple hours to inspect once again.
What if I'm able to enchant that
If
that
you're able to
mace?
enchant it, then it will go down to 11 diamond blocks.
Okay, can I try enchanting it or
Yeah, you just have to enchant it, within the next 5 minutes.
any specific enchantments or
I mean,
Did I just see
I'm pretty
another
sure
mace
it's
in your
supposed.
inventory?
Yeah, this is my mace. I had this earlier.
You know, whatever. I'll try to enchant this. Oh, God.
Okay, I'll be waiting right here. You have 5 minutes.
It's enchanted.
Is it enchanted correctly? Can I see it?
It should be. It doesn't have wind burst on it or wind charge or whatever it's called.
As long as you bring me a windburst book in the future, I can knock down that fee to just 11 diamond blocks.
You know, whatever. Chris can get me more diamond blocks. I don't care. Here's your diamonds.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay.